One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The shot that clears headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Makes a move. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Working that left side now. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Got it in the middle. It's Cruz. That's a fumble.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
The give from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Graves. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he's got it inside the 35.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Coastal! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one match.
Oh, he's got some space. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Excellent pass by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, shot to clear. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. It's a flea flicker. Pocket breaking down. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Snap it to the back. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Davenport. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They might go back to that one in the big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Find some fresh air. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Takes his shot. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Graves. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the ground with the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understanding they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play, the defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have...
Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They get to him as he throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Davenport. Another incompletion on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Bro, after this,
Brought
bro,
down
just
at the 31.
red flag, white flag, or
first
something.
down. Waning seconds
Waste
of
my
the first
time and
half.
your
Let's
time
see
in the
how they
second
handle
half.
it. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession.
So what, bro?
Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single
Oh,
one.
no, bro. I ain't using this playbook no more. I got another one I need to start using. It's actually normal. This is my cheesy. Like, literally the name of this playbook is Cheesy 2.0.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
I don't have a fucking offensive line.
Good job by the defense sticking with its
Oh,
coach.
shit.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it.
And for some reason, bro, every fucking player is injury fucking prone, bro.
But we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got a dot.
Holds it in, the first down and more.
Fucking starting quarterback's hurt. Start running back's hurt. Every fucking, like, the linemen I have on this fucking team are the biggest bunch of
Here
pussies.
comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Got it behind the line. It's Graves. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Kentucky going quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. What momentum
Yep,
you get
GG,
when the
dog. That
defense
shit
comes
belt
out
ass.
and play like that.
Call it
Just
final
one
55-7.
moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
So do you guys have in-service classes every year?
Oh, what a cut! This defense giving up ground.
So like in Kentucky, after you graduate the academy, every year you have to take at least a 40-hour class every year to keep your certification.
Is Kentucky offense
And like
doing
so
work?
at
They're set up
the
with
end of the
another first
year,
down.
you said what?
Dropping back, it's Singletary. Got the back over the middle.
Man, I don't know, man. I look at other states and I see how their academy shit is and how I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you guys ain't in Mississippi, are you? Like, them motherfuckers' standards are low as fuck. Motherfuckers be going to the academy for 8 weeks and shit. Like, what? See, in Kentucky, and like in Kentucky, like you can't send yourself to the academy. Like you have to be hired by a department. And
after swapping ends of the field,
and it's
time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down.
It was 32 weeks, and now they've dropped it down to your first 4 weeks now are online, and then the rest, and then you have 22 weeks.
Well, after the tackle now, that
and
sets
the
up
in person, which you live in campus. You get to go to Richmond.
Situations. It's not like they just have quarterback sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get.
Makes the grab past the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls
this year, I'm
up
taking
CIT
CIT for my in-service class. That shit look good on your resume. Go to transfer anywhere.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
No, it's a critical incident. But last year I did patrol rifle.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now,
and before that I did
down this close,
firearms instructor and shit.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this has been a rough
long time since we did that.
And finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future.
Come back right here, man. I guess I can use this as the practice my onside kicks.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you. Breaks into the open. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10.
I'm trying to die. He's the last guy hurt. Look at Tommy
to start us on the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finding open areas.
Like on my fucking fourth and fifth string running back, they slow as fuck.
Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense.
Injury report. Damn.
Because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Whitaker. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's Singletary. And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
Over with.
And this defense has put
We might not make a fucking.
Like, it is hard to put all the.
We might not make a bowl game, cuz.
Past defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
I did.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in
13 carries
formation for the rest of this
somewhat. I feel like all of his yards are in this last quarter.
Might as well give it to him again.
Keep his ass under 100, we straight. Oh my god. What the fuck? GG, man. About to ass.